on. If not, we're gonna have to ditch the microphones. But I want to get started so that we're respecting everybody's time. So thanks for showing up. If Competitive Female Training is able to join our live, she'll be answering questions live. But since I'm here teaching, I can't respond to questions, but you guys can message me later if you have questions that I don't answer. Okay, so open workout 24.1. I am super excited about this one just because I love a couplet. It's just, you just have to get in the zone and go back and forth. So we're gonna go over, everyone knows the workout, but just in case you don't, it's 21 dumbbell snatches all on the right side, then 21 burpees over the dumbbell, 21 all on the left side, 21 burpees over the dumbbell, and then you go 15 and then 9 all the way through. It doesn't matter if you want to start with your left arm, totally fine. You just have to commit to that arm for all of the reps before you go back to the other arm, okay? So that is the rep scheme. We're gonna quickly breeze through the standards, then we'll go through tips, but I wanna make sure you guys understand all the standards. So our dumbbell snatch has to start with both heads on the ground and finish. I'm really stressed about these falling off, so if they do, I'm sorry. Okay, so it has to start here. When we come back down, you can't just tap that dumbbell head. It has to touch both ends, okay? So that's one of our standards. You have to finish with the rep fully extended over your head, okay? So that means here, this is fully extended. My knees are extended, my hips are extended, my elbow and my shoulder, everything's in one straight line. Okay, so that's how it starts and that's how it finishes. If you are judging, you need to understand what the standards are so you can know rep people. But as an athlete, you need to understand so that you are holding yourself to that standard. So freehand cannot be touching anywhere, okay? Just keep it out here. So we can't be pushing off our legs, so I can't do this, okay? Just keep it out here. It has to go here. If you touch, you're out. No rep, okay? Straight to jail. One dumbbell head touching the ground. The other one is if you bend your elbow at the top or you end with the dumbbell out in front. So that means if I'm like this is not gonna count. Or if I end out here. So sometimes people will cycle, I'll show from this side, and they'll go like this, and they feel like they're stacked, but see how that dumbbell's out in front? So really just think about holding that dumbbell to your ear, okay? We'll go over burpee standards and we'll go over tips. So burpee standards, really basic. Thighs and chest have to touch the ground. That's nothing new. And you have to jump over the dumbbell. So when I go down, if I'm like this, obviously my chest is not on the ground. I don't know how you don't touch your thighs.
That was for you.
You're welcome for that. Okay, when I jump up, I have to jump over the dumbbell, okay? So to no rep is obviously if your chest or thighs are off the ground. If you are stepping over the dumbbell, that's gonna be a no rep. Or if you are jumping behind. So if I am like doing this or in front of the dumbbell, okay? You do not have to do a 2-foot takeoff on your burpee. You can step down, step up. You can do this, okay? You just have to have both feet in the air at the same time. So if this is a step over, that's a jump over. So just both feet, okay? So standards, the big concern on this one is your back, okay? Because you're hinging for your dumbbell snatch, you're also hinging for your burpee. And I think when I saw this, I have SI joint problems, occasionally that flares up. And so for me, doing all of the reps on one side is problematic. I don't want to blow up my back because you're doing all those reps and then I'm going to my burpees. And so now this whole side is blown up. Okay, so we need to be extra intentional about our movement on our dumbbells so that we are keeping our back safe because you're gonna have to go hinge for that burpee. So big things I like to talk about with our dumbbell snatch. Okay, I need to start every rep in my start position. So when I'm coming here, okay, this is my start position. My shoulders are above my hips. Okay, my eyes and my chest are facing forward. Okay, we're not here like this. Okay, it's easy to start our first rep like this, but oftentimes as people come down, they'll do this. Okay, you can see here, my eyes are down, my chest is down, I haven't dropped my hips, it's a lot of back. So what I want you to do is find a target that's up above. Okay, not even straight ahead, but there's like a beam over here. I'm gonna keep my eyes on that the entire time. So no matter what I'm doing, my eyes are staying on there. I know where the dumbbell is, and we don't have to switch hands. So we're not like having to even watch our dumbbell. So find your target, and I want you to keep your eyes on that target, up and down. Okay, so that's Q1 in order to have good reps and protect your back. The other thing I want you to think about is keeping your hips square. So because I'm all on one side, it can be easy to twist as you go down, but if I push back and I hinge back, now I'm protecting my back and I'm not gonna be in that weird twist position. So I'm gonna show you a couple of reps and I want you to see the difference. So you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, the last thing I wanted to mention is we wanna drive through our whole foot. So if I come up and I go like this, okay, to try to use my hips, now I'm not using my legs to push up. And if I'm coming down like this, all I can do is use my back to get the dumbbell up versus coming down like this. Now I can use my quads, okay? So we're gonna face this way. I'm gonna do 3 reps, what I would say are good reps, and then 3 kind of demonstrating what I see in a lot of the open things. So we're here, arms out, up. My eyes are up, my chest is up. Okay, versus, see that twist? That's gonna blow up one of my hips. It's gonna blow up my back. So be intentional, coming straight down, sending those hips straight back. Okay, with the burpees, we'll just go over those real quick. So burpees, I want you to recognize as you go that you can always lay down and stand up. And because the standard's pretty, like, you can step down, you can step up, you can hop over, it's pretty easy. So if you're sprinting, you're going fast, you're going to jump down, jump up, jump over, okay? If you start to get tired, you can jump down and step up and jump over. I like this way because if you're worried about jumping behind the dumbbell and getting no reps, if I jump down or step down and I step up, I can bring my foot right where I need to be and then just hop over, okay? If you're really tired, you can do what I just did. Step down, step up, hop. You don't have to fully extend. You can, you see how I stayed low. If you're tired, fully extend, give your hips a break, give your back a break, okay? Any questions?
Body position to the dumbbell when you go to jump over for the burpee. You shouldn't be as far back. Maybe like center yourself in the dumbbell.
Because you don't want to step up and have to step forward. Okay, landed, stop. Okay, you want to be here. So when you come down, okay, stomach in line with the dumbbell, pop up, over. If I'm way far back here, it's gonna be really hard to like come up and get over, okay? But I cannot stress enough that like, you just have to make yourself lay down. Like, if you make yourself lay down, you will get back up. So I think, unless you're somebody, like if you're someone like me that's a weightlifter, the conditioning is hard, this workout is gonna be one on the burpees. Like, snatches are fine, but I'm gonna have to keep that pace on the burpees. If strength is a hard thing, you're gonna be pushing that pace on the burpees and just hanging on the dumbbells. Another thing I want you to think about is that, I'm like so out of breath. Once you get through half of the 15s, you're over halfway done with that workout. So just mentally like gear up for those 21s. And once you're through the 15s, like you're counting down. Like you've made it, okay? So I think it will go by faster than you think. And just remember to like find that breathing. If you need just a quick second, it's kind of like a thruster. If I just like go crazy, my heart is gonna be so jacked. But if I get here and just quick breath, back down, okay, we're gonna stay methodical. One thing I wanna remind you is to really warm up your grip before. Normally on dumbbell snatches, if we do 40 and you do 40 unbroken, you're still alternating hands, okay? You're not alternating hands this time. You're all on one hand, that grip's gonna blow up. So as you come up and down, release that grip as you go, okay? So I don't know if you can see, I'll go at this angle, but watch my hand. So as I come up, I'm just gonna release. And as I come down, I'm not death gripping it. I'm kind of releasing my grip as I come down. and come back up, okay? Kind of like if you've done kettlebell swings where you release on the way down. So it's gonna be a lot of grip on those 21s. Any other questions? No? Okay, so we're gonna turn off the live in just a second, but what we're gonna do to practice, and you guys that are at home can practice this, we're going to practice these movements. We're gonna pause in our start, we're gonna pause in our finish, and just practice that. Practice bringing the dumbbell down close, keeping it up close. We're gonna just review that quickly. And then I'm gonna have you guys time yourselves doing the set of 9, okay? It's not gonna blow you up doing 18 burpees and 18 dumbbell snatches, but it's just gonna give you a feel for the workout. It's also going to tell you how long that last set of 9 is gonna take. And what I want you to do is when you get done with the 15s, just tell yourself like, hey, this is only gonna take this amount of time, and I just need to push. I just need to get it over with, okay? So if, let's say it takes you 2 minutes, then you just know, like, I'm just in for 2 more minutes, okay? Everybody good? All right, all of our live people that joined us, thanks for joining in. Hyperion people, my people, CFT people, and we'll talk to you soon. Woo-hoo. Okay.